Hey there, and welcome to A Well-Rounded Life, the podcast, a space for creative entrepreneurs seeking an intentional life and biz filled with grace, passion, and purpose. I'm your host, Jamira. I'm a mama, wife, dessert fanatic, and on the ultimate mission to get you closer to your idea of what it means to live a well-rounded life. Right here is where you'll find curated resources, quick tips, and relatable stories, no matter what season of life you're in. So hang out with me for a bit and let's dive in. Hello, friends, and welcome back to A Well-Rounded Life, the podcast. It's the first episode of season 2, and I am thrilled to be back behind the mic, chatting with you after a brief summer hiatus. It's been one hell of a summer, personally and professionally. And over the past few weeks, I've missed you guys. I'm not even going to lie. I've missed you guys. I've legit taken a summer break with the kiddos. It has been a whirlwind. So, summer recap. My family, we took some time off after I did the Creative at Heart conference. I was a keynote speaker there. It was amazing. It is a super popular conference that is also very impactful. So I was so honored to be able to speak at Creative at Heart. My daughter, she kept us super busy every single day with practices and 6 a.m. Saturday swim meets. This was our first year. It kicked my butt, but it was so awesome. My family, we took a trip to Legoland and had some QT time, and that was also another great summer experience. I also hosted my own in-person intensive for a group of 6 playmakers, which is my Enriched and Encouraged experience. And I love coaching. I love in-person experiences. So that was just a nice something to do to end the summer chaos. Summer 2019 has been good to me. No complaints. But now it is time to elevate, to get back in the game so that we can end this year strong. My motto in this season is that I want to make the rest of the year the best of the year. I want to end 2019 with a bang. I want to go into 2020 feeling like I actually have a plan so that we can make the best use of our time over the next few months and that we can just set ourselves up for success as we go into another year. And I am super excited to provide tips, tricks, resources, the best guests that will be able to pour into you guys as well. So it's not going to be just me this season, and it's going to be the best of the best. So I'm excited about that. But before we do all of that, do your girl a favor. And if you are tuned in and listening, screenshot and tag me over on Instagram. I'm at Coach for Creatives, or I'm on Facebook, Coaching for Creatives, and let me know that you are tuned in, that you are listening, and that you are excited that we are back on the airwaves. You can also find us through our hashtag #GetWellRounded. And a few of you have asked how to stay up to date, stay in the know on all things that we have going on, Well-Rounded Life and Coaching for Creatives. You can do that by subscribing to the Weekly Roundup. The Weekly Roundup is our newsletter, and that is where we share our news and everything that we have going on to our audience first. So that's the best way to stay connected with us and to get all of the latest VIP insight, the newsletter. So the link is also going to be in the show notes if you want to sign up for the newsletter. Before I forget, we are actually going to do a season 2 launch giveaway. You guys know I love my giveaways. So in order to get entered into the giveaway, you need to tag us and let us know that you are listening, and you just need to subscribe to the Weekly Roundup. So tag us, subscribe to the Weekly Roundup. The link is in the profile to do that. Easy peasy. And you'll be entered in to win the Amazon gift card, because you guys know I love my Amazon. Okay, so bear with me, y'all. It's been a while since I have been on the airwaves. It's legit been a couple months since I've actually recorded, and I'm getting back into the groove over here. I'm going to be bringing you some different topics and some fresh content, and so I'm excited. We're going to have a good time. But before I do that as well, I want to introduce myself to my new well-rounders, because I do know I have some new listeners. So we're going to take it back for a bit, and I'm going to formally introduce myself again. I am Jamira. I'm a wife. I'm a mama to two. I have a fourth grader as of last week, and I have a pre-K student. A few days ago, I celebrated my 11-year anniversary with my BFF, and I still can't believe it that we are even a couple, and that time has flown by so fast. If you haven't met my husband Phil yet, go back to episode 15 in season 1 and be prepared to indulge in the craziness that is our relationship. People are still messaging me about his interview, and I still can't believe the craziness that went on in that interview. It was so much fun. He may be back on a show because that has been one of the most downloaded episodes, and you guys seem to like when we are together on the airwaves. So we may do something later in this season or next season. Mom and wife are two hats that I wear proudly. If you know anything about me, you know that I love being a mom and I love being a wife. However, I also wear the hat and title as a well-rounded life and biz coach for creative entrepreneurs. My playmakers, as I call my awesome clients, they are business owners, they are dreamers, they are doers, and they are just seeking to create and live with grace, passion, and purpose. That's our mantra over here. And I am blessed at the opportunity to work with my playmakers with the goal of making more money while being super productive and intentional so that they may live more well-rounded and carve out time doing more of what they love, because that is all that matters, right? Doing the things that you love with the people you love. The big goal and mission around here is to use the tips and the resources and community to build the well-rounded life that you deserve. So this season, we are going to go even harder with the mission to practice more self-care. We are going to do some implementing so that we can have more time with our family, more QT time with our boos, aka our loved ones, and more time serving our clients well, because they deserve that. As we get back into the rhythm this fall, I'm going to be right with you. I'm making the necessary adjustments to focus on leveling up in my business and making sure I am taking the very best care of myself. And for my new listeners, check out episode 6, where I dive deeper into what my health journey has been like over the past few years. But for now, let's dive into today's show. If you've been listening for a while, thank you. You know I love systems, workflows, and tight schedules. When preparing favorite daughter for her return to school this fall, I thought to myself that I want to start off on the right foot and feel excited and just as ready for the school year, just as she is. There is just something special about feeling like you have a fresh start and a clean slate. That's why I think we all like this whole back to school energy that is in the air right now. I thought to myself that my listeners deserve the opportunity as well to set the tone for the best school year yet. This year, we are going to not only set the kiddos up for success, but ourselves as well. We're going to commit to elevating this school year by encouraging and pushing our kids and ourselves towards greatness. How do we do that, G? We are going to start with the end in mind. In this episode, I'm going to give you 4 simple shifts to help you finish your project or offer before the end of the school year, all so that you can make the most of this school year, aka the next 9 months or so, for my friends out there that aren't literally preparing for back to school. With my recent mastermind group, Enriched and Encouraged, hey Playmakers, I had them do an activity that I call simply 4-3-2-1. The 4-3-2-1 activity is perfect for those of us that want to accomplish something that has been on our list or goals or dreams or anything that we have that we just want to accomplish over the next few months. And I have a bonus for you. Head over to the show's website, awellroundedlifepodcast.com, and grab your downloadable worksheet I created for today's show. Just click on show notes and then look for episode 17. First thing I want you to do, I want you to name at least 2 to 4 goals or projects that you would like to launch in the near future. Okay, so 2 to 4 goals or projects that are on your list of things that you want to launch kind of soon, right? Near future. For my business owner friends, it may be to launch a course, start a podcast, roll out a new offer, or something in that arena. For my 9-to-5ers, think about this. Do you have work-related projects or milestones that you need to hit? Think of those things that you could possibly add on your list of things that you want to accomplish in the next few months. Is there a promotion that you need to go after and might need to get some paperwork in order to do that? Let's dig into it. So 9-to-5ers, you've got some work too. This episode is also for you. Mamas, maybe there are things in your home that you want to handle or adjust. Use the worksheet and brain dump the possible goals you want to hit by the end of the school year, and we're going to give it a 9-month period. I want you to take a good look at your list. The next thing you need to do is to identify the one item that you feel you can accomplish sooner rather than later if you are given the right support system and the right team members without breaking the bank. Okay, so think about that. What is that one item? The thing that you can get done over the next few months. You got your team in place, you got all your resources, you got your coin all together. Now you are going to fill it in the blank on the worksheet. Or you can just simply put it in a notebook or a planner or whatever you need to do. Just write it down somewhere. And here is where the 4, 3, 2, 1 comes in. First thing you're going to do, list 4 action items that need to take place in order for you to accomplish the goal or the task. What are 4 things that need to happen in order for you to check off the goal? All right? 4 action items that need to take place. That's step 1. Next, list the 3 key players, team members, family, whoever, that you need that will make the biggest impact on this project. So think about things like your spouse or a virtual assistant or even a business coach. What are the 3 or who are the 3 key players that will help you accomplish said goal? I now need you to write down 2 hurdles or objections that you may encounter on this journey. Because let's be real, folks, there are going to be things that come up or things that may try to get in the way, but I want you to write it down and let it be noted so that you can work towards overcoming said objections. By naming the possible hurdles, you are giving yourself the opportunity to prepare when things may not go the way you have initially thought that they might. Our last step is to write down the one thing you will do by the end of this week. So what is the one step you will take by the end of the week to help move the wheels on accomplishing your goal? Okay? Think about that as well. Something big that you can get done by the end of this week that will get the momentum going to accomplish this big goal of yours. So let's recap. 4 is the action items that need to happen. 3 are the key players you need on your team to get it all done. 2, possible objections that may try to stand in your way. And 1, the first step to get the wheels in motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Super simple. Again, you can use the free download or you can carve out some space in your journal to map it all out. And I want you to do me another favor. When you complete your activity, tag me so I can cheer you on. I want to make sure that you feel supported on accomplishing your big goals. Going back to school is the privilege of learning, growing, achieving new status and opportunity. And I want you to close out the summer with a plan for the coming months. And I feel like this is a great way to do that. Use the change of the seasons as your inspiration to stop being stagnant and to actually level up. We are blessed that we get new opportunities, new seasons, new school years. And I want you to take advantage of that in this year that's coming up. Create your own syllabus of what will get done month by month, week by week. We know when we were in school, we would look forward to the syllabus so we would know what to expect, what chapters to read, and outline everything. Create your own syllabus for your business or for your family of things that need to happen over the next couple of weeks. That's something that I'm going to actually try to do as well. And you can also hop into Asana or Trello and lay out your big plans. We love Asana over here. And if you aren't familiar with either tool, I'm also going to link that in the show notes so that you can use that as a great resource to map out all your plans. I want you to hold yourself accountable. I hold my clients accountable. They hold me accountable. But we also have to just make sure that we are really checking in and really just doing and not saying that we're going to get all these things done. So hold yourself accountable for what you say that you want. Actions speak louder than words. So let's put pen to paper and let's make it happen. And as always, if you need someone to cheer you on, to encourage you, support you, you know I got you. DM me or shoot me an email. And I'm ready to see you excel this school year because you deserve that. Your clients deserve it. And we know that it is in you. And for my friends, again, that are working on personal projects, no excuses this year, right? We're going to make it happen. If you have little ones returning to school, my prayer is that they are covered, that they are protected, and that they thrive this year. And one more thing, we want to make sure you don't miss a beat. So hit the subscribe button so that you may be notified when we drop a new episode each week. We would also love it if you could leave us a 5-star rating and a quick review if you haven't done so just yet. I really hope that this episode just jumpstarts your energy into accomplishing some of your big goals. All the links that I mentioned on today's show will be in the show notes, and you can find everything from all the shows on the show's website, awellroundedlifepodcast.com. And do not forget to enter the giveaway. It's all about Amazon. So head over to the show notes and our Instagram page for some details there. Hang out with me on Instagram. I love Instagram. It's my favorite platform to use for connecting with you guys. Again, I'm at Coach for Creatives. I also want to remind you guys that this show is for you. So if there's a topic that you want to hear this season or something that is on your mind, do not hesitate to reach out. We would love to hear from you because we want to make sure we are serving you well. I cannot thank you guys enough for listening in and for just hanging out with me. We are back. We are ready. We are energized, and we will see you next week for a brand spanking new episode. Bye. Friends, thanks for kicking it with us this week. Remember to subscribe so you're notified when a new episode airs. I'd love it if you leave us a review and share this goodness with your squad. Until next time, seek a well-rounded life and remember to focus on what matters most.